Hello and welcome to the Name 5 Players podcast. I'm your host, Allie Johnson, or as many of you know, that New York Ranger girl on TikTok and Instagram. So to kick off the first episode, I thought it would be a good idea to explain the name of the podcast. A lot of girls already knew what this meant, but I did get a lot of Instagram DMs asking me to explain it, so here it goes. When a guy is trying to get to know a girl, oftentimes one of the questions will be like, what are your hobbies? And a girl will say, I'm really into sports. And they'll say, what sport? And you'll say hockey. And then they'll ask your favorite team. And you'll say your favorite team. For me, it would obviously be the New York Rangers. And then they'll ask you to name 5 players. And thus, the name of the podcast was born. So for episode 1, I thought it would be a good idea to make it kind of like an about me, because I know you guys see my videos, but you don't really know who I am. You just know that I can lip sync and be funny. So I thought it would be a good idea to take to TikTok and Instagram and tell you guys to ask me anything. So this is just going to be like about me. I will answer whatever questions you have. So let's start. This person asked, how did you become a Ranger fan? This is like the easiest answer ever. I basically popped out of the womb in a Rangers jersey. My mom has been a fan for 56 years, and she has made me, my brother, my sister's not like a diehard, but yeah, she has made us diehard Ranger fans. So this next question is probably my favorite question that I received. It is, what was your moment that you knew you'd be a fan forever? And I don't have a specific moment, and I'm going to try not to get emotional when I say this answer, but it kind of ties in with my first answer. I'm going to say the moments that I've shared with my mom told me that I was going to be a fan forever. My mom is not a casual fan. She is a diehard fan. I don't remember her missing games on TV unless we were out to dinner or something, but just watching the amount of like excitement and passion that she has for the sport and the Rangers growing up over the years was just enough to tell me that like this is a forever thing. Like I'm going to be a fan forever because this woman has instilled that in me. Like we would sit on the couch and watch games and she would explain everything to me, like whatever questions I had she would answer without frustration, and it was just such a big bonding moment. Like all the games that we've watched together are such big bonding moments that I think I would never like just stop and be like, I'm kind of over the sport. Like I'm not interested anymore. Just like remembering all the times that like were shared between us, like those kind of put me where I am and put me in a mindset of this is a forever thing. Like I don't think I would ever not go to a game, watch a game, like not be a fan, if that makes sense. I don't know if I explained that right, but basically I think the moments that I shared with my mom were like growing up were enough to let me know that I was going to be a fan forever no matter what. So this next one, I think someone's just fishing for a shout out here. He said, can we get a hint on who got you the most excited for this? Meaning the podcast. I made a friend named Hunter on Instagram, and he has a podcast of his own. It's called Locked On Penguins. He's a Pittsburgh Penguin fan. And when I saw he had a podcast, I told him that I have wanted to do this for years, but I get very insecure. And I'm going to tell you, even when I post my TikToks, I shut TikTok like immediately because I get this pit in my stomach of like, oh my God, like, what if I don't get any likes on it? What if I just embarrass myself? Like, whatever. Even though they're fun, like, jokey, like, you know, nothing is serious there. But when I sent him all of my ideas, like, from my segment ideas, like, I even, like, filmed, like, intros and outros and sent them to him. And he, from the name of the podcast to, like, the videos I sent him, he hyped me up more than anybody. And he was like, your voice, the name of the podcast, your content, just like, you're gonna do fine. Don't worry about it. Just go for it. So yeah, I guess he just wanted a shout out, but yeah, shout out to him for getting me so excited to do this. Okay, next question. And this doesn't really have to do with hockey, it's just plans for the summer. I don't have plans for the summer. I literally am spending my summer counting down the days until September, till it's preseason. Or counting down the days till the schedule gets released. So I don't really have plans for the summer, just working and doing this for you guys. Okay, next question, which is another good one because it's actually about like me and not just the Rangers and hockey. Besides for hockey, what are things you're passionate about? So the first thing would have to be music, and I was actually talking about this on TikTok Live this morning. I can listen to music the way people can binge watch TV shows. I can listen to music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not just for like driving or getting ready or, you know, when I'm in the shower. Like, no, I love listening to music. I can do it all day long. And I do not have a specific type of music that I'm into. I will listen to anything as long as I enjoy it. I don't have a specific genre that's my favorite. I love all music. The next thing would have to be cooking. I love to cook. I have been told I'm a phenomenal cook. And that's why I had posted about Anne Burrell on Instagram. I'm not joking when I say when I do watch TV, it's the Food Network. It's either The Office or the Food Network. And she was one of my favorite chefs on the Food Network. For real, like I'm not just saying that. And when I actually met her in Madison Square Garden because she was like a staple in Celebrity Row. And she was a diehard Ranger fan. And she was at a lot of the games. So when I met her, I told her, I was like, you are like one of the biggest reasons that I love to cook. Like Worst Cooks is one of my favorite shows. You know, Beat Bobby Flay, like you have the best record on Beat Bobby Flay, but now I'm like nerding out about Anne Burrell. But yeah, so cooking and music are probably my two biggest passions up there with hockey. Okay, next question. All-time favorite and least favorite Ranger. So we'll start with my least favorite. My least favorite Ranger is Tony D'Angelo. His most notable incident is after a loss, walking through the tunnel to get to the locker room, he started a fight with his own teammate. Georgiev was our goalie, and he started a fight with him in the tunnel, and shortly after that, he was placed on waivers, and now he's a New York Islander, so all the more reason to hate him. Now for my all-time favorite Ranger, Brian Boyle. He was number 22. He played with the team from 2009 to 2014. He was our face-off circle guy. He was our penalty killer. He was big. He was physical. He was just an all-around amazing player. He helped us get to the Stanley Cup Finals in 2014. And he also wore like I said, he wore number 22. And when I was younger in 2014, I wasn't really worried about like stats and all of that. My favorite number is just 2, and he wore 2 of them. So that's how he became my favorite player, but he was, like I said, just all around a well-rounded player and just an amazing asset to that team. So yeah, he is my favorite player of all time. And I think that is it. If there's anything I did not answer that you guys would like to know, feel free to reach out to me on TikTok or Instagram. You guys know it's that NY Ranger Girl on both. Or you can email me. I have an email for the show, and it is name5playerspod@gmail.com, but players is with a Z because the regular spelling was taken, unfortunately. So it is name5players with a Z pod@gmail.com. So I think that's a wrap on episode 1. And I know it wasn't the most fun episode. I just wanted to get the about me out of the way so that you guys can get insight into the person that you're watching on here. But before I end this, I do just want to thank every single person, whether you are a TikTok follower, an Instagram follower, if you're watching this right now because you stumbled on it and you don't follow me on anything, people in my real life. I need to thank you times a million. There are no words to express my gratitude and how much I appreciate every single one of you. Without you guys finding me funny and relatable, I would not be doing this right now. And this is something that has been in my head for years. And I never had the confidence to do it. And I'm so glad that I took the leap, and I hope that you guys enjoy, and I cannot wait till episode 2. And yeah, that's it. I will see you on the next one.